Hello students, the topic for today is solution of differential equations using method of variation of parameters. At first, what is method of variation of parameters? It is a general method for finding particular solution of a differential equation by replacing the constant in complementary function by functions and determining these functions so that original equation will be satisfied. Now, the main objective is to find particular integral of a differential equation. So let us start to find particular integral to find particular integral of y double dash plus py dash plus qy equals to r, we take help of general solution or we take help of complementary function. It means at first we find out complementary function, then use the solution of complementary function to find out pi. Say this is equation number 1. Let complementary function of the equation 1 is given by y equals to c a y1 plus b y2. We all know how can we find out complementary function. We just put this RHS equals to 0 and write its auxiliary equation. It will become m square plus pm plus q equals to 0. Then we simplify or we solve the quadratic equation. We get two roots and the roots gives the complementary function y equals to a y1 plus b y2. So that y1 and y2 satisfy the homogeneous part, which is y double dash plus py dash plus qy equals to 0. Say it is equation number 2. Now our objective is to find out particular integral. So let us assume, let particular integral is given by yp and it is equals to u y1 plus v y2, where u and v are unknown function of x. Unknown function of x. What we did? We just replace these arbitrary constant by some unknown functions of u and v. Now we find out u and v, and if we find out v and v, our particular integral is given by u into y1 plus v into y2. Say it is equation number 3. Differentiating equation 3 with respect to x. Differentiating equation 3 with respect to x, we get, if we differentiate it, we get y dash equals to u y1 dash plus u dash y1 plus v y2 dash plus v dash y2. Now, assuming that, this is your assumption, assuming that uv satisfy the equation, u and v satisfy the equation u dash y1 plus v dash y2 equals to 0. Okay, we assume that u and v satisfy this equation. Say it is equation number 4. If we see these two terms, we get u dash y1 here and v dash y2 here. We are assuming that these two terms, sum of these two terms is equals to 0. Therefore, equation 4 will become this equation, say equation will become y dash equals to u y1 dash plus v y2 dash. Say it is equation number 5. Now differentiate equation 5 once again. Differentiate equation 5 one more time with respect to x. Differentiate equation 5 with respect to x. We get, on left hand side, we get y double dash. It is equals to u y1 dash plus u dash y1 dash plus v y2 double dash plus v dash y2 dash. Now we have y double dash, we have y dash. We substitute the value of y dash and y double dash. Next work is substitute the value of y dash and y double dash in equation number 1. In equation 1. It means the original differential equation. Equation 1. If I write equation 1 here, equation 1 is this: y double dash plus py dash plus qy equals to r. This equation is your equation 1. So substitute the value of y dash and y double dash in this equation. What we get? Y dash is there, y double dash is there. Substitute these values. What we get? I am writing it: u y double dash u y1 dash plus u dash. This is y1 double dash. Okay, u y1 double dash plus u dash y1 dash plus v y2 double dash plus v dash y2 dash. This is y double dash plus p times y dash. Y dash is u y1 dash plus v y2 dash plus q y equals to u y1 plus v y2 equals to r. Now collect the terms which has u. At first we can see u is here, u is here, u is here. Okay, so what we can do, we can substitute u here. It will become y1 double dash plus p y1 dash plus q y1. Similarly, take v common. We get y2 double dash plus p y2 dash plus q y2 plus u dash y1 dash plus v dash y2 dash equals to r. Equals to r. Now, as we know, y1 and y2 are solution of differential equation. Therefore, what will happen? y1 double dash plus p y1 dash plus q y1 will become 0. Okay, say it is equation number 7. This is equation number 6. Say this is equation number 6 and this is 7. Similarly, y2 double dash plus p y2 dash plus q y2 equals to 0, equation number 8. If we put these values in equation 6, put these values in equation 6. As we all know, y1 and y2 are solution of homogeneous equation. Therefore, definitely it will satisfy the homogeneous part, this part. Okay. If we put these values in equation number 6, we will have only this term. Okay. Equation 6 will become u dash y1 dash plus v dash y2 dash equals to r. This is equation number 9. Now we see equation number 4. If we see equation number 4, we assume that u and v satisfy the equation. See it carefully, okay? We assume that u v satisfy this equation. It is equals to 0. Now what we do, we use equation 4 and equation 9 to generate the value of u dash and v dash. Since both equation contain u dash and v dash, I am writing it here. Writing equation 4. If we see the equation 4 is this: u dash y1 plus v dash y2 equals to 0. If we simplify this equation, if we solve this equation, what will happen? Let us check. This equation can be written as u dash y1 dash plus v dash y2 dash minus r equals to 0. And this equation can be written as, this one can be written as u dash y1 plus v dash y2 minus 0 equals to 0. And the solution will given by u dash v dash 1. If we write its solution, then u dash will become v into 0 minus r into y2 minus r into y2. What about v dash? If we cover this column, then v dash will be minus r into y1, this one, minus r into y1. And what about this term? This term will be u dash y1 dash y2 y1 dash y2, this one, minus y2 dash y1. Okay. If we see this term, this is equals to this one minus, this one will become plus, sorry, this one will become minus. Therefore, if we simplify it, we get u dash equals to minus r y2 upon minus r y2 upon y1 y2 dash minus y2 y1 dash, and v dash equals to r y1 upon y1 y2 dash minus y2 y1 dash. If we see this term, this denominator is nothing but, this denominator is denoted by Wronskian of y1 and y2. Wronskian of y1 and y2. We can replace w by this denominator by this w, and this is nothing but, if you see it, y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash. If we simplify it, we get y1 y2 dash minus y2 y1 dash. And Wronskian is not equals to 0 whenever we have two solutions which are independent. Okay, since y1 and y2 are both are independent solution, therefore in each case w will not equals to 0 since the solutions are independent. So we replace this denominator with the term w, where term w is known as Wronski. Therefore u dash equals to minus r y2 upon w, and v dash equals to r y1 upon w. Since our objective is to find out u and v, therefore just integrate both sides, we get u. Therefore u will be minus r y2 upon w, and v will be dx, and v will be integration of r y1 upon w dx. And if we find out u and v, then after finding u and v, yp will be u y1 plus v y2. Okay, solve the integral and yp will be u y1 plus v y2. Now, if I summarize this particular portion, suppose our objective is to solve a differential equation using a variation of parameter, then steps behind the process, or if we see the process will be, how can we start? First, to solve y double dash plus py dash plus qy equals to r. Complete solution will be y equals to cf plus pi. Okay, this one will become complete solution. Then what we do? We find cf. Okay, find cf. Let cf equals to y equals to c1 y1 plus c2 y2. Okay, to find particular integral, to find pi, we write yp equals to u y1 plus v y2, where u and v are function of x. Okay, where u equals to, if I write down the formula, where u equals to integration minus r y2 upon w dx, and v equals to integration r y1 upon w dx, where w is Wronskian of y1 and y2, Wronskian of y1 and y2, and it can be represented by w equals to, note down, where w equals to determinant of y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash. So this is the process to solve any question with the help of variation of parameter.